Hello friends, welcome back. So today we will continue with module 3. The module 3 is data manipulation language. Okay. In this we will learn the CRUD operations in MySQL. We will create a table, read a table, update records, insert records and delete records. Okay. Okay. Let's start with the insert command. Okay. So we will learn how to insert a data in a table. In the previous class, we have created a table. Now we are inserting our records into that table. Okay. So the command is insert into table name, then the columns, values, and the values. Okay. This is a command to run a single record, right? If we want to insert multiple rows at a time, we have to type multiple insert statements with the values and the column names. Okay. I will show you the implementation with the variation in this command. Okay, let's move further. Okay, select. Select command is basically to get data from the database. Let's suppose you have created a table and you have inserted few records into that table, right? Now you want to fetch those data for the implementation purpose, right? You need that data. Now we have to fetch it. Then we use a select command. Okay, the syntax is select column 1, column 2 from table name. Okay, this column 1, column 2 we can replace with the name of our table columns. Okay, then table name is the name of our table. Okay, and in this query we are selecting only two columns. Let's suppose we have to fetch all the records and all the columns of a particular table, then we will use select star. Star meaning everything. Got it? Okay, we will also learn the join and aggregation part in the next modules. Okay. Then next is a update statement. Update statement is basically you have already created a table. You have inserted the data inside the table as well. Now you feel like whatever you have inserted, it needs modification, right? For that purpose, we use the update command. Okay, update is used to change the existing data. The command for update is update table name. Set is a keyword. Okay, column. You have to type the column name equal to value, whatever the value you want to change. Where condition. Okay. Now let's come to this part. Update table set column name is equal to value. This will also work. Okay. But why we use where condition here? Because we don't want whole the table to be get updated. If we change this update table set column is equal to value, it will change the value of all the rows, right? Because it doesn't know where you want to change. So that's why we are putting a where condition. Update table set column is equal to value. This where we have to put any condition like change the name. Okay, where the roll number is this, then it will change that particular column only. Okay. And the question is, sometimes in the interviews, most people ask, does the update will work without where condition? Yes, it will, but it's not a standard approach because it will update all the records, right? Let's move further. Delete. Delete, as the name suggested, it is used to delete records, right? You have a table, you have inserted many records. Now you feel like some of the records are not needed now, or these are stale records. Now you want to delete those, right? Then the statement is delete from table name where condition. Same here. Why we are putting where condition? Because we don't want to delete all the records. We have to remove particular records. That's why we use the where condition. If we use delete from table name only without where, it will delete all the records and the table become empty. Got it? I will show you the implementation part as well once the slide is completed. Okay. Okay. These are the MySQL clauses, right? These are very important. In every query, we are using these clauses. Okay. These are where, order by, limit. Where we already discussed, where we used whenever we need a condition in the filtration or updation or in these kind of records. Okay. Then the come is order by. Let's suppose we have a multiple records in a table, right? We inserted the records randomly. Whatever the data is, we have inserted it. Now, when I'm fetching the data, I want the records should be in a sorted form, right? Then I use the order by. Order by basically didn't change the database. The records and the sequence of the records remains same in the table, but when we are fetching the data, it will show you the sorted form of data. Okay. Order by statement could be work in both the orders, ascending order, descending order. I will show you the implementation part. Correct. And the last one is limit. What is limit? Let's suppose you have a table that has million of thousand crores of records, right? You don't want to show or load all the records, right? You just want show me the records of this country or any condition could be there. Show me the results of only past students. Show me the employees who have a salary more than 50,000, right? And you want to limit it. Like, let's suppose 10 lakh users have a salary more than 50,000, right? And you want to limit, okay, there could be multiple users, but I want to see top 50. Okay, then you can use limit. Okay, you have to fetch the records with some condition and with limit. Like I want this kind of employee only, but this is a limit. I want to see 10 employees only. I want to see 20 employees only. Then you have to use the limit keyword. Okay. Last but not last, last but not the least is alias with AS. Okay, why we use alias? Alias is basically a name, right? Whatever the column you are selected from a table, we create a alias for that. Why we use that? For the so that the column name is not visible to the users, first thing, right? Second thing is for the compact. The query should be compact. Let's suppose in a database we have created a long column name like user active. This is something like this, you know? So we don't want to show the exact name to the users, right? That's why we create a alias for that. To create a alias, we use select column name as alias from table name. It will helps to improve the readability of the queries as well. Okay, let's do the implementation part. Okay, now I'm logging to the MySQL. Okay, so in this we have created a database students as database and student is a table. Okay. So in this table, I have inserted two records. Let's insert a new record. Okay, so let me show you this one as well. This is an insert inbuilt GUI feature in PHP So you can also insert values here. Okay, then we have this go button. We can click on go. It will insert the data in. It will show the query as well. Like this is a GUI, right? We have inserted in the text fields, but behind the scene, it is only the query it is working for. Got it? So let's see the table again. So see, the third record is inserted here. Okay, let's insert with the insert command only. Insert. Okay, this is the query insert into then table name, ID, name. This is the column, right? Values, whatever the value we want. Let's suppose I am adding this value. Okay, I'm executing it, clicking on go. The record is inserted. See, the Komal 4 is edited. Okay, let me show you the variation in this query. Let's suppose you don't want to mention the column. You want to insert value in all the columns, right? Then we can skip this part. Like insert into students value this. Okay. This is basically used like when we are mentioning the column name as well. This is used when we want to edit the value in particular columns only, right? Could be a database, few columns we can skip, right? That could be null. That's why we can skip those column, right? Let's suppose I want to insert only ID. Okay. Let's suppose one user is created, but we are not sure about the name. Okay. So what we will do, we will insert empty string in the name and let's remove this because we are inserting one column only. So I'm passing ID only. I want to insert ID only and value is 4. Got it? When I'm clicking on go, it will inserted the value. See, the value is 4 and null. Okay, the question is why is 4 is inserted twice? Because I have not added any key yet, right? The keys we will come to the next part in the next modules. Okay, let's demonstrate another variation. Okay, I have removed this. I'm inserting ID 4, comma, Komal again. Got it? I'm not adding any column name here. This time I'm using the simple query insert into table name. This is the values. When I'm clicking on go, it will insert the value. See, Komal is added in the table. Okay, so if in this query you are not adding column, but you are missing a value, let's suppose I didn't mention which column I am going to add, but I am passing only one value. But in our table, there are two columns, right? I'm passing only one value. What's the output? It will show error because it will say the value field doesn't match with the column count, right? So if you are not mentioning the column name, you have to pass the values same as the name of the order of the columns. Got it? Okay. Now work with the select query. Now I have few records in my table. I want to show those records, right? Then the query select star from student. Okay, go. See, this is the output. It will show me the table with all records because I have written star. Let's suppose I want to see name only. Okay, then I will put select name. Got it? Go. Now it will show the name only. Let's use the where condition here. Let's create a condition where id is equal to 4. Go. Now it is showing me only those names where id is equal to 4. Let me show the id as well. I want to show id and name both. See, only records showing where id is 4. Same way, we can also add a condition for name as well. Show me records where name equal to Komal. Go. Got it? Two records are there. Okay, the thing is, whenever we are putting anything integer, right? Like we have put id before, it can be added like without strings. But if we are passing string in anywhere in insert statement or update statement or in where condition, the string is always quoted with the commas. Got it? Got it. Okay. Reload. Okay. Let's suppose this is my table. I have a few records which are not needed, right? Like row numbers 5 and 6, these are duplicated. So I want to delete those rows. So the statement is delete from student where id is equal to. So the pop-up is coming so that we have understanding like we are deleting records, right? So that's why it asks confirming again. So see, we have executed a delete statement successfully and all the records where id is equal to 4 are deleted. Now let's work for the update statement. Update student set name is equal Tarun. Okay, let me show you both the ways. Let's suppose I am executing update query without without the where condition. Okay, update student set column name is equal to Tarun. So it is asking a confirmation pop-up. Do you really want to execute update student set name is equal to Tarun? We said okay. See, what's the result? 3 rows affected. It means whole database, whole the table, whole the records, all the rows are updated with the name Tarun. Okay, let's change this. Set name is equal to Tarun, where ID is equal to 3. We have to change the name because then it will not show. Let's suppose Varun. Okay. Update student, set name is equal to Varun, where ID is equal to 3. Click on go. Okay, it shows 1 record updated. Select star from student. Okay, go. See, these are already updated. So we are updating with the where condition. It will update only the 3rd record. This is the importance of where. Got it? Okay, this is another table, database only. Okay, work with this table only. Okay, let's implement the order by. Select star from student, order by ID, ASC. ASC meaning ascending order. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting star meaning all records from the student table, order by ID, ascending. Like ID is a numeric, right? So we are ordering by the column ID name with ascending order. Go. So it will show me records in a sorted form based upon the ID column. Got it? Let's implement another. I want to sort the records with the name, right? It's alphanumeric with the name column name. Okay. When I click on go, it show me Tarun, Varun. Okay, let's update it before implementing so that we can find a difference. Update student set name is equal to Arun, where ID is equal to 2. Got it? So see, as per the default order, first ID, Tarun is coming, second ID, RV is coming, third is Varun is coming. Let's use the order by. Okay, order by name ascending. Go. So now order by is based upon the name column. So it will work alphabetically ascending order only. So first RV, then Tarun, then Varun. Then in this time it will not consider ID, right? The 2 IDs coming first, one is coming in the middle, and third is at the last. So it will now we are ordering with name, so it will show the ordering by the name only. Got it? Similarly, we can do descending order. DESC, descending. This is a keyword for descending. When we click on go, so we are ordering by the name column, descending order. Got it? Okay, now I want to show select star from students where ID is equal to 3, limit 1. Okay, I'm showing you the implementation of limit now, limit keyword. So what I'm doing, I'm selecting star all records from student where ID is equal to 3, limit 1. If we have multiple records with the same ID, it will show 1 only to us. Got it? Click on go. So as of now, we have only 1 record, so it is showing 1 only. Let's insert a new record. Student values 3. Okay, go. A new record is inserted. Let's suppose I am not putting a where condition. I'm putting a where condition, not putting a limit condition. Got it? So it is showing us two records because the condition is select star from student where ID is equal to 3. So both the students have a common ID 3. That's why it is showing us two records. Let's use a limit keyword now, limit 1. So we are putting a limit 1. It means it will show us one record only. If we put the limit as 2, it will show the both records. Got it? Okay, guys, I hope you will implement same. If you have any queries, you can comment the queries in the comment box. Thank you as of now, and we will continue with the next module in the next week. Thank you.